Okay, let me do another video. Yep, still here doing these videos. This time it is not Floodgate. This is Downtown, which is the other map that gets played. Well, there's a few that get played. I have to play the match. I have to play the match that comes out the best. I can't really help it. It tends to be the same maps over and over again. It would be nice if they play something crazy like Alien Sands once in a while, or oh god, Maelstrom. If you could get 50 people playing Maelstrom, that would be incredible. But that's clearly never going to happen. Oh, I lost a bender right off the bat. That's not a good start. Well, we just built the prime, so I can jump to there anyway. Probably grab a Scorpion. We got the flood, so I don't need to. We got the tank, so I don't need that. Red just grabbed the center, and they're putting some damage on the core, which is not a good thing. That's over with, though. I'll just circle around here. I probably ought to knock out whoever's trying to grab that orb. There's nobody there. Okay, I just gotta keep firing. Okay. Knock the center out. All kinds of reds all over the place. Who is that? Oh, that's a movie there. What was that? What was his name? Hill or something like that? Yeah, the rest of the team here. That's Sirland or Kraylan there. He's correctly surmised that we're in trouble right off the bat. So the first thing he did was grab that tank and get it into the prime, and that's gonna nail down our prime pretty well. And the rest of us can concentrate on taking the center.
Attack the center node.
There's the red orb trying to come in. There's no way he's coming. He's getting in here, but I want to make sure. So let's get a shot in and get him out. That's Geronimo.
Who wants up?
I actually hadn't paid much attention, but that was quite a.
Grab your orb.
I was trying to figure out for a minute how he got up there, but yeah, what he did, he got the jump boots and he jumped up over the top of that door. There's a little bevel there you can jump up on. Once you're on that, you can make another jump and get up on the roof. Oh, I really should have got that bender out. But, the Paladin's really good about that. Is it's got this long snout-like thing, and you can drive it right under other vehicles and just kind of force whoever's in them out of them. Unfortunately, he had the link, and somebody was there with the Lincoln Berserk and just took the vehicle right out. So. Nice try. Tank's still there. Our orb's on the ground. That's not so good. That looks like that just got recovered. You go to the center. The center is down. There's a bender right there. Oh, they're trying to build it. There goes up. There goes. We should be able to cap that. Yeah, we did. The red bender is over there on the side, but I don't think there's anyone in it. Okay, so we can provide all kinds of defense here. This vehicle's I lost that pretty quick. That's Incepto with the arrow on the other tank. Okay. There's a Berserk right there. I'll probably grab that.
I'm on your team.
And try to go forward with it, but that barrier is probably still up, so I'm not going to be able to just drive it to the prime, which would have been nice. There's all kinds of arrows coming in. There's another one. Looks like there's a... Yeah, it's one of ours. There's a Scorpion coming in on the other side. You really should... Yeah. He could have gone in for the prime, but he would have been all by himself.
Attack the enemy prime node.
He's kind of all badly damaged. Alright. Who's this guy? About to take me out. That was Kronos and the Android, right? Yep. Well, that Sean Carroll guy, or whoever he is, he's developing that No Man's Sky. He led us on. We had that article in IGN or wherever it was, says, you know, he was going to answer all your questions on the 31st or something like that. The only question half those people wanted to ask was, when is your game going to be released? And that's the one question he refused to answer. Not going to be released until they're ready to. For damn good reasons, but he didn't say what they were, except probably something to do with developers. This is a very good run to the center by that orb runner. That's hard to do to get through all that. But, no, I guess I wasn't paying too much attention to it. We have to work pretty hard to get the center back. We had to do all kinds of fire on our prime too. They were trying to capitalize on taking the center real quick. But not gonna do it.
Grab your orb.
Yeah, so No Man's Sky, you know,
Defend
what the
the
hell.
center node.
Hope I live long enough to see that game.
Attack
But it may
the
be another
center
3
node.
years the way this shit's going. It's annoying they got all this hype about it. Every you know, there's like 3 or 4 articles a day coming about this video game. But you can't play it. You can read about it for the next year and a half, but oh my god, it's annoying.
Attack the center node.
They should just release it. Oh well. Yeah, it's about. Oh god, there's a red tank out there. He's keeping. Yeah, they could drive. Yeah, hopefully they don't have no snow. He probably won't ride. He probably won't drive the red tank over the barrier. He'll probably wait until he's got some more support, some more reds in the prime, which they're trying to bring in. There's 2 reds in here now. We got one of them there, and then the other one's over here to the left. Missed him. No, he's still. He's ducking out. Okay, we're gonna try to get this vendor up on the dock. Yeah, there he is.
Attack the center node.
That's gonna be a help. Looks like, yeah, we definitely lost that tank a while back, didn't we? Yeah.
Attack the prime node.
Managed to get up in the stairs before that nuke went off. So that means I get to live long enough to tag the prime again. Yeah, we're pushed back pretty hard here. There's a red on foot out there. Got a vendor out there that's going to drive around and try to cover something. I don't know that you actually need 2 vendors up on the dock. I guess it wouldn't hurt, but it's probably just as well that he went out and attacked. I should probably go ahead and attack because that vendor looks like he's in pretty good shape. I'll grab this thing and go cover the go escort the pallet in there. Go forward and keep these guys biddies. Hopefully the paladin will be out here in a second. Looks like Red's been locked. Yeah, we're keeping Red out of the center. There's a red scorpion over there. That's good. He's gonna miss with his suicide and grab the orb and try to hold on to the center. Probably won't live long enough to shoot him down. Nope, that's Mechatized with the rocket launcher. Okay. Our bender's still in the prime, so that's good, but we've made no progress whatsoever. We grab the orb and try that. What the hell? There's a tank. Okay. Hopefully he'll get up on the dock. Yeah, okay. Before his scorpion comes in here and suicides on him. Looks like he made it. I need to get some help or something like that. Oh, there's a bender right here. Try this. No way he'll last. We lost the tank again. There's a red on it. That's pretty bad. Got a lot of high-powered players on the other side, but Kraylan's on this team, so that's going to help. That was pretty much what made the difference. We were losing match after match before this, and then we got Kraylan. After that, it kind of turned around. Okay. Still kind of low on health with this. Still kind of low on health to be carrying this orb around, but at least I got some armor now. I'm going to drop it and let somebody else pick it up, because, you know, with 12 points, I'm really not the person who should be carrying it. Other guy picks it up and loses it immediately. Okay. Get that bender out.
Attack the center node.
Spawned over the tank. No tank to pick up. Alright. Okay. No nuke, no mine.
Attack the center node.
Took out by a scorpion right away. Still got a vendor up on the dock. Get me healed up and then I'll go out and attack. Orb is still hanging out at the prime. Maybe I'll go get a vehicle. No, I'm just gonna grab the scorpion and go out. Orb is going to the center and manage to cap it with no help whatsoever, it looks like. Well, there might be someone else on foot out there.
I have the orb. In position.
Okay.
All clear.
I think that was probably our man who tried to come in. He got shot down almost immediately.
Attack the enemy.
That was a really terrible self-destruct on the vendor. Scorpion self-destructs. They tend to have a bit more scope than what you think they do. So you kind of have to give them a wide berth if you can. Oh, somebody's taking out the barrier out here, so I can just drive straight into the enemy prime. That's going to help. Picked up an Averill.
Attack the enemy prime node.
I was aiming at that orb carrier, but he had the jump boost, so that's not going to happen. Gonna grab that bender, but somebody's over there healing it. He wants that vehicle. And just minimize the desktop again. I do that way too often.
Red core is vulnerable.
That's a bad time to do that too. That bender's taking a forward position. It doesn't look like he's gonna come straight in here. He wants to kind of hold red back a little bit while we come in here on foot. We just took their prime. That was still a red out here. I can't. Now there he is. I want to get this bender up, and then I'll go grab that orb unless somebody else does. Who is that? Yeah, let me grab this thing.
I've got the orb.
We should be able to put some damage on the core now. Yeah, just throwing a... It's kind of hard to shoot Averills out that door. You kind of have to just shoot them straight out the door without aiming at anything, and then once it's out the door, then you can kind of search around and see if there's anything to target it on. If you go locking on before the rocket gets out the door, the chances are the rocket's going to veer off and hit the wall before it gets out. There's another bender out here. Let's see if we get two of them out here. We got two of them on the dock. Well, this is a good place to do that because you don't really need them to attack. You can use the scorpions for that pretty much. Red's on foot coming in here, putting all kinds of damage on this. It's amazing we can hold on to these, but we kind of have to make the effort. Still no damage on the core. I think there's a red tank trying to come in here too. That's kind of a problem.
Red core is under
There's a red orb coming in. There's no way he can make it, but you never know. You got to keep an eye out for him. Wonder where? Yep, there he is. Yeah, he's down. And there's the nuke.
Grab your orb.
Okay. Hopefully we still have a deemer. Hopefully we still have a bender in there. Grab this vehicle.
I have the orb.
Looks like they managed to cap. That's not so good. Probably lost that bender. Yeah, we did. But we got people in here on foot, and the orb was in there, so we managed to cap that back. I'll probably throw this vehicle. I don't know why I just didn't do the suicide right there. I guess I figured I wasn't going to make it. It's getting a little hairy in there. Let me try to get the bender in there. That would be a better vehicle for this. Oh, looks like Red got their prime back. They haven't. Oh, they got a tank in there. That's not so good. And this vehicle's about to go down. Had to run for cover behind the wall. They got a tank in their prime. Unless that tank gets down pretty quick, we're probably going to be in some trouble here. Oh no, he's still there. Oh yeah, we got him down. That's good. That was a bit risky. You don't usually survive just running straight into a tank, but fortunately he was kind of preoccupied. I was able to finish him off with the wing, and he had all kinds of damage on him anyway. I got to keep firing at this node so that Red can't spawn in here, but that's the end of that. So yeah, they've got their prime and they're working on the center. They may get that center unless I get back. Yeah, it's down. Yeah, they're building it. That's not good. And there's a nuke up there. Let's see if I can do something with that. I probably won't live long enough to use this. Okay. And I don't want to fire it off there.
Grab your orb.
No good place for this nuke. I'm going to grab the jump boot so I stand a chance of living through this. I need to find some place where I can get it all. Yeah, I can't do it when that bender's there because he'll knock a nuke out really quick. I'm going to put some damage on him. This is going to get their attention though. So I can't stay here. I have to kind of move off to one side. They probably don't realize I have. Okay, that's it. I don't need the nuke now. The node just went down. I'm going to save it for a little while, which means I'm probably not going to live long enough to ever use it. And now I feel like it's more important to run over here and heal that tank than to use that nuke right away. So let me get. I want to make sure the tank stays alive a little while because Red has the tank node, so we can't let him die. All for naught. Now this man is going to take me out. I'm never going to use that nuke.
The enemy prime node.
Yeah, if you're not such an elite player that you can stay alive for the entire match and stuff, you know, you kind of need to use that nuke right away, or you're never gonna use it because you'll lose it as soon as you die. And the main concern is you just don't want to die while you got that weapon in your hand, because you'll give it away to the enemy to do that.
Attack the enemy
Okay.
prime node.
You'll feel the impact of that one in a minute.
About 5 minutes to go. Somewhere along the line, we've taken out 95 points off their core. I completely missed where that happened. It was probably while we were holding our prime that whole time. I was more interested in keeping those vendors alive. But they're definitely fighting back. Don't think I remember how this turns out, but it's probably not going to. It's not looking terribly dramatic at this point.
Grab new orb.
Let's see what they can do.
Grab new orb.
Yeah, they're definitely pushing back. They just took out the center. Well, and here comes a red on foot, but he's down. There's that orb. I'm gonna go recover that. Let the other guy recover it. Run back, and
Grab new
yeah, there's
orb.
another one of those magical scorpion self-destructs. You know, I didn't feel like I was really all that close to him, but you don't have to be that close to him. He'll still take you out. There's that tank. Let's see, and I hate it when that happens. I feel like that was his fault, but actually it was kind of my fault. You shouldn't drive behind a tank if he needs to back up and get under cover. I basically just killed him. Okay, took out the red vendor. And yeah, we're kind of getting pushed back now. Yeah, they've done this before. Sometimes I wonder if some of these people don't do this kind of thing on purpose. You know, play weak for most of the game and then try to come back for the dramatic unexpected win. You know, unexpected in quotes. Well, we got it. Oh, here comes a vendor. Totally failed the suicide on him. He'll probably just drive right in here because that barrier is down. And loading up on rockets, anticipating he'll come through the door. Our vendor fails to get onto the dock. There's that vendor. Get some rockets in before he can kill me. I think he's down. Yeah. And red is gonna cap. Okay, so yeah. Let other people try to keep that orb runner alive long enough to cap our prime back. Okay, so we're not quite dead yet. Maybe I'll take a moment now. Scorpion trying to suicide in, just kept managed to stay. You can survive the suicide if you back up and just kill him before he can get there. They're taking double damage when they've got their little rockets on there, so it's not that hard to kill them when they're doing that. You can foil their suicide that way.
Attack the prime node. 2 minutes remain.
Oh, they're building our prime again. Yeah. About 2 minutes to go. You know, it looks really uneven, but the way this is going, they could easily win this. Maybe not so easily.
Is vulnerable.
But yeah, this is definitely going into overtime, it looks like. There's our orb. Go over here and try. Oh, there's our nuke. That's gonna help us out. Yeah, we're good. There's still a red on foot out here somewhere. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there he is, trying to cover his orb. I'm gonna stand guard over the orb, which I hate to do, but this is about as good a place to do it as you're ever gonna get. I mean, I know there's not a nuke coming in because it just went off. And there's no real way for a red to get in here without me seeing it. And now it's timed out, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. There's Kraylan in the tank again. Yep. Okay, well that's gonna once again that'll nail down our prime, and the rest of us can go out and go attack and try to get that center back. Red's fighting to get that tank node, anticipating that they'll get the tank down and then they'll get the tank again. Red orb's trying to come in on the prime, but he's probably not going to get in there with that tank in there.
Enemy orb carrier down.
Yeah, that red orb's down. Oh, the red scorpion fails his suicide. Let's see if I can get out of here. just sitting on top of that red orb right now. There, that's suicide's gonna get me.
Grab the
Okay.
orb.
Red orb's still on the
Attack
ground, but
the
the tank is
center.
going
I
out.
have the orb.
Ah, we've been knocked down to 5 points. Didn't even see that either. When did this happen? We're 13, and we're 10 seconds away from the overtime. So at this point, yeah, it's a little bit even.
5, 4,
This could kind of go either way, actually. Yeah, very easily. We need to cap that center very much. That would probably lock it down for us. Yeah, we barely got. Okay, that's going to lock it down for us, I think. We can just, and they're taking the tank node, which is what they want to do, because they just need nodes. They don't really care about getting the core at this point. Yeah, this is going to do it. We're about there. Just managed to scrape it out of there. Okay, that's it. How we do.